I just wanted to start that with some music. And because I was thinking when I left Little America, Wyoming, if you guys saw my grotesque getting ready video, sorry you guys had to view that. But what's the one thing you're going to miss? My one thing that I'll truly miss is music. It does something to the soul, you know. There's it's good stuff, right? Well, I don't know anybody that doesn't listen to music, unless like my wife, you know, she loaded on my tablet and we took some road trips. She loaded some Olivia Newton-John and some Dan Fogelberg. Yes, sir, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. Minus Olivia Newton-John and Dan Fogelberg and probably a handful of other artists. I listen from everything from rap to country to Andrea Bocelli, the opera singer, old 80s rock, I mean, everything. The only thing I really don't dig is hard metal, and Olivia Newton-John and Dan Fogelberg. So yeah, I'll miss music, man. And I sleep with a CPAP machine. When I had my sleep study at the VA, they say I stop breathing once every 51 seconds. So I guess it's a pretty hardcore condition of sleep apnea. So, anyways, I sleep with a CPAP. So actually, I'm going to miss two things. I'm going to miss my CPAP machine for sure, and music. I hope you guys have thought about doing the 24-hour test where you can not use any conveniences for 24 hours. Maybe try getting ready outside in the wintertime in the cold. You know, I mean, that's the way, you know, that's when you, and it's not, I mean, you can go back into a nice warm house, but if you're sitting there and you got, if you're sitting there and you know, it's cold outside and you're in a tent, you don't have the convenience of going into a warm shelter, unless obviously it's the bug out trailer where we have a wood burning stove. So anyways, so I'm kind of thinking as I'm driving, I don't know if I mentioned in the bug out bag stuff, but have a mosquito net, a bug net. You don't want to, you know, be living in like a third world country where you see them on the commercials and flies are all on them and shit. You know, they're still eating like it's an everyday part of their life. They don't even freak out when these massive flies jump on them. I hate flies; they're disgusting. So have yourself a good bug net. I can't remember if I mentioned that or not. I'll mention some stuff periodically as I remember it. So now let's get. I spoke with someone from the group last night, and the person brought up a point, and I told the person, I said, yeah, I was actually going to do a video on that last night, and then I was in the mountains, so I really didn't get really good. I didn't have really good reception, so I told them I'd do it. I told them I'd do it today. So, anyways, let's go over. And like I said, it's all make pretend, right? We're still living our lives. We're still going to work, and we're still paying our bills and celebrating the holidays and everything else. So, let's say that the event happens. And I already went over, have your bug out bags and stuff in your trucks or your vehicles or whatever. And it truly like goes down that second. Now, like anybody else that does, that has like, you know, the power go out or whatever, a volcanic eruption or whatever the case is. If you have, a lot of people will just be like, it's just an event, it'll come back on. Well, what if it doesn't? So we need to think about, or myself included, we as a group, as a person, as an individual, you need to figure out what is the event that happens going to push you to bug out, right? So people just aren't letting me over right now. So anyways, I think that when it goes down, the first 3 days, I mean, over our shops in Burlington, Wisconsin, they had huge, flooding over there, and the flooding caused some power out. The whole city of Burlington was like almost underwater from all the flooding a couple summers ago, and the power went out. So the power was out there for 3 days. We weren't affected at our shop. Our neighbor was. Thank goodness we had generators for him to dry out the stuff that was wet and everything in the fans. But anyways, so in 3 days there still wasn't panic for no power, for having no power. And I was a little, I wouldn't say there wasn't panic. People were talking, gas stations were shut down, you couldn't get fuel, all the businesses were closed, but they could still go to another Walmart or go get gas, from another little town around the area. But now what happens if everything's off, right? I don't know if that would cause immediate panic. I would sure people would say, it'll come back on eventually. Don't be those people, man. Do not be that person, because you'll fall right into the group of people that are waiting and relying on our government and the municipalities, first responders, and power companies and everything else, hospitals and everything, to take care of them or lead us to the right direction. I really believe there's not going to be that person that's going to take your hand and say, come on, let's go, come on. No, man, you're going to have to take it upon yourself. Now, obviously, if we don't have cell service, the group's not going to have communication. And these are things we're going to talk about at the meetup on January 5th. But this is the point of the video. It goes down, you need to hurry up and get out immediately. And do not wait around for a day or 2 or 3. And the reason why I say that is the first 3 to 5 days, people are going to be waiting because we have some food in the house. Oh, here's one thing. If you are in your house and it does go down, and say for instance you were going to go to the store the next day, and the next day didn't happen because everything went down, and you're like, I need the very first thing you need to do is go to your bathtub, put a stopper in the drain, and if you don't have a stopper, create a stopper. You can take plastic bag and shove it down in there, and the centrifugal force of it will suck that water down, will clog the drain. Then you need to fill up your bathtub, all the way to the top. Go to your sinks, get any empty containers in your house and fill them with water. Fill them with water, man. Now, if you go to turn the faucet on and there's no water, but you still have some water in the house. You know how you have water? You have water in your toilet tank. That's not dirty, nasty piss water or anything. That's still clean, drinkable water. That's potable water. Go ahead and get every drop out of that toilet the toilet tank you possibly can. I'm not talking the toilet bowl. You could. I would drink toilet bowl water if I had to. Actually, I think I did one time in a dare. But anyways, that's for another video, right? So anyways, but I did. So go to your toilet tank and take out some water, take all the water out. And if you have some residual water in the lines, you can always cut open pipes. You have a water heater, like if you live in an apartment complex or a condo complex or something like that. Typically, they just take it right out of the lines, I believe. Unless they might have a water heater in this. People call it a hot water heater. That's redundant. It's actually a water heater because the cold water flows into the tank, and there's heating elements in the tank that obviously heat the water. So you're not heating hot water, so it's not a hot water heater, it's a water heater. So, and I was a general contractor, and it's just a little joke that we had. So, excuse me. So yeah, so you could also go down to your, at the bottom of the water heater, there's a valve, the very bottom, it's a drain valve. And they install those because when the water heater goes bad, you can drain the hole until you turn off the shut-off valves above the water heater, and then you can turn the knob on the bottom, the drain, and it would drain out all the water that's in the tank, so you could cut out the old tank and haul it out of the house without it being, 500 pounds. So you can go immediately to your water heater and take out all the water. Now also, if say for instance, a couple months down the line and you're trying to forage for water and you get to a house, go to the water heater. People don't think about these things. Go get water out of a water heater. Just go in the basement and that's it. So anyways, back to the message of the video. So it goes down. Do not wait around. Get as far away, if you're in an urban, if you're in a city or a major metropolis, start making your way towards the bug out location. And you have typically 3 to 5 days. I would even say maybe up to 7, but that's stretching it. Because like I said, the first 3 to 5 days, people are going to have some food, some water. They're not in extreme panic mode yet. But when that water and food run out and they realize that the government or their municipalities aren't coming to their rescue, they don't have, birds coming in and dropping, birds meaning like helicopters and planes, coming in and dropping, emergency relief supplies. They're not going to do that. So get as far immediately. Grab your shit, get going. And especially if you got to walk out, it's going to take you a little while. If you got to drive out, obviously but the roads could be packed. People could be in panic mode already. And now you're sitting in a parking lot on the interstate. Don't wait, people. Get out, man. Go to the bug out location, even if, whatever. Even if you got to call in sick to work. I don't think anybody's going to work when the power's off anyway. So forget your job. And what are you hanging out for? Your kids won't go to school if you have kids, that age bracket. They're not going to school because they don't have power. They're going to tell everybody to stay home. So if you're going to just sit home and wait and wait and wait, good luck with that. They're not coming. So I would say that once you move out, you could obviously get to the location. Now the scenario that if you do wait and you don't leave, it's gonna be it's gonna be complete chaos and mayhem, man. It's really gonna go like ape shit, and you don't want to be in that scenario. So it's a lot easier to move without you being stressed out or scared or aware. I mean, always be aware, security conscious about your surroundings, and always look over your shoulder if you're walking down an interstate or a road or in the woods. Always look over your shoulder. Pause and stop. If you're in the woods, stop for 5-10 minutes and listen. You can always hear stuff cracking or moving in the woods. If you don't, then keep moving out. But once you get to that day 5 or day 7 at the very max, you're going to be a target by everybody and anybody. So move out immediately, man. Move out immediately. That's all I can tell you, man. I don't know. Whatever. I hope you guys tried, like I said, I hope you guys tried the power outage thing. If not, you need to do it, man. You need to try, see if you can live without anything for 24 hours. Like I said, don't cook, don't, eat cold food, or maybe if you got a balcony, go out there and get a Weber grill if you got one and build a fire in it, or just take some charcoal. But just don't cook on your stove, don't cook in the microwave, don't run your water, don't flush your toilet, go to the bathroom, because obviously you're you're only going to have a one-time flush if the water's off. So what's the old saying? When it's yellow, let it mellow. When it's brown, flush it down. So that's what we're going to have for our rules in the bug out trailer, because we don't want to be going through a shit ton of water, right? Just for peat water, unless it's so rank and disgusting that, okay, yeah, it's time to flush. So yeah, so I think that there's, I really can't think of anything else to tell you guys on this one. Oh, it's probably a lot safer to move in the dark than it is during the day. After that 7th day, during the first 5 to 7 days, you need to move. If you're walking, you need to be moving like 20 hours out of the 24 hours, man, and utilize that time that you so desperately need to get the hell out of Dodge. And then, you know, you can go ahead and sleep after you get to the bug out location. So yeah, so, you know, the first 5-7 days, you can move freely without panic and without, you know, having people that are literally going to attack you. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying that nobody wouldn't attack you after the 2nd day. I don't know. I'm not there, right? This is all make believe and make pretend. We're living in desperate times right now that situation awareness needs to be taken very seriously. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. Hit the like button and share if you like. If not, don't. I don't care. I'm not doing it for subscribers. And leave a comment if there's anything that I can cover, something else. Oh, you know what? Have a bicycle, man. Have a bicycle. We have a couple bicycles in our storage unit, and you know, have a bicycle on hand, man. Have a bicycle. Have a bicycle. Have a tire repair kit and one of those air hand pump things. Have a bicycle, man. Have a bicycle. You know, even if you can't ride it, you can at least put your pack on it, strap it down, and walk next to it. It'll really take a lot of stress off your body and your back and everything else. You can also barter it, man, if you needed to, right? I mean, I don't know how, you know, somebody to say, hey, man, I need a bike. Here you go. You know, what do you got? So, I don't know. Anyways, we have bicycles. I would suggest you guys have them for the just in case. Other than that, I don't really know what else to tell you guys. That was kind of the whole meaning of this video. And remember, one thing you're gonna miss, leave it in the comment section. What's the one thing that you will miss out of your, you know, out of your conveniences? I mean, you know, heated water. I mean, that's a gimme. But what's the one thing, like mentally, soulfully, psychologically, that that you would truly miss? All right, love all you guys. See you on the 5th. Kurt out. Ciao.